Hello my friends, welcome to another flowy, playful practice. My name is Tana. If you're new here, welcome. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. I post new yoga flows on YouTube every week. And yeah, it's really the best way that you can support me. Also give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy. And then when you're ready to get started, you're welcome to come into a child's pose here at the back of your space. Pulling your thighs together, let's reach the hands out in front of us. Relax your forehead to the ground. Soften the elbows and the arms completely. And then allow the heart space to melt over the legs like a blanket. And take a moment to really bring yourself here, into your body, into this moment. Closing down the eyes. Start to soften into the shoulders, the neck, the jaw, the face. Embodying a sense of softness on a muscular level. And maybe on an energetic level, you can begin to soften into certain parts a little bit more as well. Let's start today's practice with a nice slow and relaxed breath. In through the nose, guiding the breath all the way into the back rib cage. And then open the mouth and slowly let it go. Feeling the warmth of that breath. You can gently lift your gaze and we roll up and onto the hands and the knees. Come into a tabletop position. Tuck the toes under and thread the heart forwards in a cow pose. Inhaling. Exhale, round the spine, contract and pull the back of the heart to the ceiling. We go again, drop the belly, lift the chest, opening up, abdomen, chest space. Exhale, we round. Really connecting the breath to the movement, arch your spine, breathe in. And exhale, curl the body into self. One more round, inhale, tip the tailbone to the sky, lift the chest space. Exhale, cat spine, we round, pull the navel in towards the spine, and then keeping the toes tucked, come up into a seated position. And we stretch the fingers out to the sides, the wrists out to the sides, and start to circle the wrists out in one direction. As we also open up the backs of the feet, you can change the directions of the circles. And then nice and slowly come up onto the knees. Take the hands behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the chest. Not a big back bend or heart opener here yet. We're just at the beginning of the practice. Just feel that activation of the upper back. Pull the navel in. And then on the out breath, stretch the arms long, bend into the right elbow, drop the left hand to the right elbow, and start to pull this right elbow over towards the left side. So coming into our tricep stretch. Take a round of breath. Beautiful, take it to the other side. Right hand meets the left elbow, pull the elbow towards the right side of the room. And then exhale, stretch the arms all the way forwards as you release. Now keep your toes tucked for support. You want to keep a nice straight spine. Firm your bum as well and slowly lean back just a little bit. You can do it. Nice. And then we come forwards and up, shoulders over knees. We go for 4 more rounds. Inhale, take it back. And exhale, come up and forwards. Nice and connected to the center of the body. Lean back. And exhale, come forwards. Relax the neck. One more time, breathe in, take it back. And come all the way forwards. Beautiful work. Now, without the help of your hands, if you can, flip over the feet and make your way into a forward fold at the back of your space. Take a loose bend into the knees, ground into the feet, and lift your chest to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Keeping the knees loosely bent, we roll the body up to standing and then lift your chest. Knees stay bent as the heart peels right open to the front. Exhale, folds. Again, roll upwards, feeling into every vertebra of the spine, and then the heart opens, the shoulders pull onto the back body. Exhale, soften over your legs. Let's go for one more round. Breathe in, roll upwards. Feeling the energy begin to travel up the legs, the spine, and then into the heart space. Exhale, folds. Inhale, halfway lift. And then on the out breath, make your way forwards into a high plank position. Bringing the shoulders on top of the wrists, we push away from the ground. Drive into the finger pads and start to shift forwards and backwards. So using the balls of your feet to find that traction. Feeling into the wrists, feeling into the legs, and feeling into your core. Let's shift here for another round of 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Pulling the belly to the spine, chaturanga all the way down to the earth. Inhale, Bhujangasana Cobra, lift the heart forwards. And then exhale, it's a ripple down to the earth. Again, we rise, shoulders onto the back body. Exhale, melt to the ground. And again, inhale. Exhale. On that out breath, shift the hips back towards the heels, active child's pose. Keep the fingers active, pressing into each fingerprint. Relax the face. Take a breath in. And then on the out breath, round forwards like a cat. Melt the hips down and forwards, keeping the knees on the floor, up dog variation, keeping the toes tucked as well. Feel into the finger pads, lift the heart right open. And then exhale, we roll the hips back, slow, continuous movement. We continue round through the spine, hollow out through the armpits, and then melt the hips down, stretch into the chest, shoulders back. Exhale, take it back. And again, round forwards, melt the hips forwards and down. We hold here. Push the chest forwards in between the gates of your shoulders. And on that out breath, we melt the heart space all the way to the ground. Okay, listening carefully. Bend into the right leg, drawing your right foot towards your bum. You take your hands behind you and then lift your left leg off the floor. So it's a locust variation, just a little bit stronger. So we lift the chest and then try your best to lift this right knee off the floor. All right, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it to the other side. Left foot to left bum. Right leg is extended. Squeeze the heel to the bum. Lift the chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Soften to the ground. Hands beneath shoulders. Bhujangasana Cobra. Lift the heart. Shoulders back. Exhale. Ripple the heart to the ground. One more time. Breathe in. Moving with breath. Exhale. Okay, now listening carefully. Draw your right foot towards your bum, just as you did. And then we flip over to come up into a seated twist. Left hand wraps around the right knee. Pull the knee in towards the body as you peel your right shoulder to the front of your space. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, unwind. Lower your tummy down to the ground. We take it to the other side. Left knee bends. We flip over. And it's a nice slow circular movement as we peel the left shoulder back, lengthening out of your waistband. Breathe in. As you breathe out, soften your body down to the floor. We take 2 rounds of Cobra, lift the chest space, firm the hips into the earth. Exhale, ripple down. We go again, inhale, maybe this time you straighten the elbows, lift the heart forwards. And exhale, soften to the ground. Now we bend into the right leg, flip over to find your seat. Left hand wraps around the right knee like a blanket. We squeeze it into the chest. Take a breath in and a breath out. On that out breath, unwind, lower your tummy to the ground. We take it to the other side. Left knee bends. Unravel and peel yourself up into your seat. Lengthen through the skull and broaden across your heart. Unravel, peel the body down to the ground. We go for one last time on this side. Right knee bends. We flip over, find your seated twist. Pull the left knee in towards your thorax. And then listening carefully, we unwind, left hand meets the ground, lift your hips, wild thing, firm your glutes and stretch into your top fingers. Take a round of breath. Lower the hips, right hand meets the ground, we step the right foot through in a low lunge. Sink the left knee to the earth, and then make your way into a half splits, working towards straightening through the front leg. Pull the toes towards you as you feel into your hamstring line. Relax the shoulders. And then we will begin to shift forwards onto the right foot. Flying warrior, we take flight on the right leg, point into the back toes, radiating through the tip of your skull and through the back foot. Nice and slowly land the toes down. Warrior two, you meet there. Stretch into the arms. And then reverse on the in-breath, long through the right side body. On your out-breath, find a side angle pose. Stretch into the left arm. Drive fully into the back foot. Finding space. Reverse the triangle now. Both legs straight. Extend through your top fingers. Feel the energy travel up the arm. Exhale. Side angle once again. Forearm meets the thigh. Take a breath. When you're ready for it, begin to shift onto the right foot. Half moon, you're welcome to drop the right fingers down to the floor. Left hand can drop to the hip or reach up. Hold for a moment. Warrior two, we land. Grounding into the feet, lengthen through the spine. And then take a reverse, full inhale. On the out breath, wide-legged fold, preservator, melt in between your legs. Spin the toes in, press into the edges of your feet. And then lift your heart through, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Once again, we lift the chest halfway. And then on your out breath, swivel to the back of your space, low lunge, meeting your left foot. Sink your right knee to the floor, take your half splits on this side. Pulling the toes towards you, full flexion through the left foot. And then when you're ready for it, start to shift onto the left foot. We take flight. Flying warrior, point into the back toes. Keep your chest nice and open. You're welcome to bend into this left leg as much as you need. You can land the toes slowly. Warrior two, stretch into the fingerprints. And then find your reverse, full inhale. Exhale, side angle. As you stretch into the top arm, begin to straighten both legs, reversing your triangle, slow, fluid movement. On the out breath, side angle once again. Half moon pose, shift onto the left foot. Try to push into all four corners of this left foot. And then nice and slow, drop the right toes down to the floor. We meet in a warrior two. Straight into your reverse, warrior, full breath in. Okay, listening carefully. Skandasana, we bend into the left leg, bringing the hands to the heart. Flex into the right foot as you open up the toes. And then swivel all the way forwards to meet your right leg. Come into a lunge. Melt the hips and the heart forwards. Breathe in. As you breathe out, stretch the right fingers to the sky. We come into an easy twist. Now lean into the right shoulder a lot. Firm into the bottom fingers. And then flip your dog. Come into a wild thing. If you want to play with making the shape a little bit bigger, if you feel ready for that, you're welcome to do so. Firm into the bum. Maybe you play with dropping the head into the right hand, maybe not. Wherever you are, just keep the lower body engaged. And take a breath. We lower the hips down, right hand to the floor, squeeze the right knee to the right elbow, and then protract your shoulders a lot, so round through the upper back. We sink the shin down to the floor, pigeon pose. This time in this pigeon, I want you to stay in an active shape, so we're not melting down. We're going to keep the back toes tucked. We want to firm into the glutes slightly. Right foot is flexed. Try to press this right hip into the earth. Lengthen through the spine. And breathe. On your next breath, begin to swing this left leg all the way around. We come into heron pose. So let's interlace the hands, wrap the hands around the foot. The hands can either be around the foot or the calf muscle or the leg. Anywhere on the leg works fine. And then if you can find full extension by straightening the leg, do so. Otherwise, you can keep it slightly bent. Try to lengthen through the spine as much as possible. Take a breath in and a relaxed breath out. Beautiful work. Bend into the leg. Allow the foot to meet the inner right thigh or just place it in front of you as you stretch the fingers long. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Peel your left shoulder back, broaden across the heart. And then nice and slowly unwind. Uncross the legs. Meet in a Malasana squat at the top of your space. Bringing your hands to your heart, firm into the feet. And then we begin to straighten the legs, grow tall. Feel the energy move up the thighs, up the spine, up the arms. Exhale, come back down, nice and steady into your squat. And then we go again, rising up. Moving with breath. Exhale to lower. Inhale, rise up. Push into the feet a lot. Exhale, come all the way back down. Lower your hands down to the floor. Uttanasana, forward fold. Walk your toes closer together. Push energetically into your feet. Lift the heart halfway. Exhale, you can step or jump back into a plank. Let's find our flow, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, peel the heart right open. Down dog, we take the hips back. Take a grounded breath. Slowly lift the heels off the earth and ripple through to a plank. And then it's a slow chaturanga to the floor for 5. Squeeze the elbows in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Soften your chest to the earth. And then melt your heart forwards. Cobra pose. Exhale, ripple down to the earth. Again, we rise and lift. Exhale to lower. One last time, breathe in, press the hips down, open up your heart. Exhale, soften to the ground. Beautiful. Now bend into the left leg, left heel to bum. Flip over, find your seat. Wrap your right hand around the left knee. Give it a squeeze as you melt your left shoulder to the front of your space. Gently begin to unwind, melt your body back down. Other side, right knee bends. We make our way up into our seated twist. Okay, allowing it to feel a little bit more intuitive now. You know where we're going. Unravel the body, soften your chest down. Last twist here on the left side, bending into left knee, right leg stays straight. Hug the knee into the heart. And breathe. Okay. On your next out breath, we lower the right hand to the floor. Wild thing, lift the hips, lift the heart. Glutes stay engaged. We really lift the sternum to the sky and explore this perspective. When you're ready, lower the hips. Left hand meets the ground. Nice and consciously and carefully, step the foot in between the hands into a lunge. Low lunge at the top of your mat. Sink the right knee to the earth. Half splits pose. And then on that out breath, we lift the gaze. We shift forwards onto the left leg, flying warrior, we take flight. You're welcome to bring your hands into the heart space. You're also welcome to reach the hands behind you. So whatever allows you to find that balance, that focus. Point into the back toes. Warrior 2, we land. Stretch into the arms, relax the face. Reverse on the in-breath. On the out-breath, find your side angle pose. Radiate through the top arm, press into the back foot. And then we straighten the legs, reverse your triangle, full breath in. Exhale back into our side angle. Let's go for it. Half moon, shift onto the left foot. Use any blocks or props that you need here. Keep kicking back into that right heel. And then we slowly land, bending into the left leg, warrior two, ground. Reverse, take a breath in. Exhale, take a wide-legged fold. Find your inner thigh stretch as you melt in between your legs. Keep your legs slightly engaged. And then we lift the chest, halfway lift. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Moving with breath. One more time, lift the chest, collarbones broad. Swivel to the back of your space, low lunge. Drop the left knee, half splits pose. Okay, you know where we're going now. Pressing into that front heel, find some space, and then visualize it in your mind's eye. We shift forwards, flying warrior. Take flight. Maybe wobble a little bit, that's fine. Find a sense of play and maybe freedom as we move and explore. Drop the toes down. We meet in a warrior two. Stretch into the arms. And then we reverse, stretch into your top arm as you feel the energy travel up your side. Exhale, side angle. Moving with breath, straighten the legs, reverse your triangle. And on the out breath, for last time, supported sides. Let's go for it, half moon pose. Shift onto the right foot. Energize the back leg as well as the right leg here. And then doing your best to try to peel this left hip up and back. Working towards stacking the hips. Warrior two, we land. Ground the energy. And take your reverse, enjoy it, open the body up on the out breath. Come into your Skandasana shape, your right knee stays bent here and your left leg is straight. Press the left heel into the earth and take a breath into your hips. When you're ready, swivel to the front of your space, low lunge. We meet the left leg, peel the heart forwards in between the gates of your shoulders. Take a twist, stretch your left arm long. All right, push firmly into the right fingerprints. We flip our dog now. Ground into the right leg a lot, the right foot. Open yourself up. If you played with dropping the head into the left hand on the other side, you're welcome to explore that now. Just making sure that you're nice and stable through the right wrist by pushing away from the earth. Nice and slowly, lower the hips. Left hand meets the ground. We squeeze the left knee to the left elbow, around the spine a lot. Pull the navel in. And then drop that shin down to the floor. Okay, beautiful work. Pigeon pose. Make any adjustments that you need. Walking the right knee back. And then we find an active shape here by firming the glutes and really engaging both legs, keeping a long spine. Okay, so coming into an active stretch when you're contracting the muscles and lengthening them at the same time. Take another round. Continue to breathe through the nose if possible. Soften the face. You can slowly swing this right leg all the way around. Now take the non-habitual interlace of your hands and wrap the hands around the foot, the ankle, or the calf muscle. Anywhere on the leg, let's find our heron pose. Pulling your leg in towards the body. Try to press the hips down into the earth as you lengthen through the spine a lot. Take a soft breath. Mindfully let that go, bending into the right leg. The foot meets the inner left thigh. Stretch the arms long. We take a round of breath. Exhale, we twist to the right. Right fingers behind us, left hand to the right knee. Peel the right shoulder back, closing the eyes for a moment. And just softening into our twist, lengthening and opening up the thoracic spine, but allowing the breath to flow freely. Gently begin to unwind. facing the front of your space, you can find a regular cross-legged seat with one foot in front of the other foot. Let's sit up nice and tall as you ground your hips into the floor. Rest your hands on your legs. Close down your eyes. Roll the shoulders back and down. Start to tune into the beat of your heart, the movement of your breath, and maybe any sounds or smells around you, whether that is chaotic or really peaceful. Just allowing it to all become part of your experience right now, without any resistance to it. Just allowing it to be. Keeping your mouth closed, start to deepen your breathing. Breathing in and out through the nose. Allow the breath to travel deeper into the lower breathing spaces, abdominal cavity. And see if you can begin to lengthen that breath, allowing it to become a little bit deeper and a little bit slower with each round. Can you relax into the shoulders, the neck, the jaw a bit more? And simply follow your breath. Feeling the breath and the energy expand a little bit on the in-breath, and softly contract as the belly pulls in back into the body. Becoming a little bit more sensitized and tuned in with every passing breath, every passing moment, opening you up. Continue to breathe slowly through your nose. Focusing on the quality of your breath. And you can slowly bring the awareness back into your body and how the air around you feels in contact with your skin, how the clothes on your body feel, and how your energy feels in general. You can open up the eyes if they're not open already, and bring the hands into the heart. To close, let's take a nice conscious breath together. Breathing in fully into the lower breathing spaces and into the heart. And then open the mouth, let it go. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed that practice. Let me know how you went in the comments below. I love chatting with you guys, and I really enjoy your feedback and all of your interactions, so I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. This community is growing and it's wonderful to see. Remember to subscribe if you did enjoy, and if you haven't already, it really is the best way that you can support me, and also give me a nice big thumbs up. All right, have a beautiful day, guys, and I'll see you soon on the mat.